Help me ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. So, you have spoken. If you saw my video from yesterday, you'll see I did a walkthrough of the Celtic Spirit Oracle, which I'm loving. It's on my table because I pulled a card from this morning and it was a beautiful message for my day ahead. But when I did that walkthrough, I unboxed the package that had come from Thailand from Mate Horror Number, who sent me some Destiny decks. I'm not going to say that 3 times. And I asked people if they wanted to cast a vote, which you did. And the Sakura tarot got the most votes. Closely followed by Location, that's the Spirit of Place. And that's the Kickstarter version. I've got the prototype, well, I've got both now, but originally I've shown the prototype. And then joint third is Old School and the Teddy. And then Lionscape, Next Generation and Kitty Corn. So we're gonna go with the Sakura Spring Tarot. And I'm really excited to have a look at this. I've not seen any images. I don't know what it's like. But just from the design, it's gorgeous. And their products are always wonderful anyway. I will, obviously that video is still up. So if people still want to vote, they can. Don't vote for this one though, because obviously I'm showing it. But whatever gets the other votes could change the order of how I show the decks. It's just for a bit of fun, really. And again, because, you know, this is sent from a non-English speaking country, they don't put a lot of information on the decks, on the boxes, their packaging. But what I like about this, do you see how they've tried to do it almost like it's in Japanese style? It's really clever. So the 3 creators of Destiny decks is Mate. And I did ask him how he pronounced it, and he said it was mate, as in friend, not mate or mate or anything like that. So he's the author. The artist is Jujia, and then the artwork is by Sin. So those 3 together have worked on many, many decks, like the Smith Tiny, the Ganesian Village, etc. So this is number 551. And then it's 79 cards. So we've got an additional card. I'm wondering if there's perhaps a happy squirrel or something, because they do tend to pop them in. So we've got, oh, actually it tells us here the major. The major looks like it says 16. 40 minors, 16 courts, and 1 special. But that can't be 16, can it? Because there's 22. So I'm not quite sure what that's about. But look at this packaging. Okay, so let's open it up. Now, most of their decks come in tuck boxes. But as far as tuck boxes go, these are really good. They're never packed in that tight that you can't get them back in. And they're really good quality. And they always give you, you know, look at that, ample room. So to get your finger in, he says, trying to get his finger in, there we go. So nice room, but look at the packaging is really nice. And again, we get this Japanese, there's that very famous picture, isn't there, of the wave and the little temple in the background. I forgot what it's called now. So we get some small thumbnail images from the cards here as well. I love this soft pink, it's really, really nice. So we've got a little bit of packaging to protect the cards, so we can take that out. Oh, it's linen. I've never had linen from these guys before, so that's interesting. Let's slide the bands off. It's a nice thick deck. This is a lovely chunky deck. This is a certificate of authenticity. Hopefully, yeah, you can see the linen there. This is really nice cardstock, really springy but good quality. Okay, so here's the certificate. Again, done as if it's in Japanese style. So we've got Sakura Spring Tarot, 78 cards, number 551, like it says on the box. 28th of February, because we're going backwards, we're going right to left. 28th of February 2022. The 3 creators here, and then certificate here. So that's done nice. These are the backs, I'm assuming. Okay. We've got this card here, and we do have the Happy Squirrel. So that is the additional card, is the Happy Squirrel card. This is cute, isn't it? It's a standard RWS tarot size, as in a standard tarot size. I'm just using an RWS card to show you this is a US Games. So they're a nice size, which these tend to be a little bit bigger than your Llewellyn or Los Scarabeo decks. But what I'm going to do is bring the camera down. We will have a walkthrough like we normally do with some nice music, and then I will come back at the end and talk about my thoughts. Isn't that joyous? I love it. It took me a moment to, because of the font, and I'm a little bit iffy with fonts, but it says on the back, Sakura Spring. Of course, because it's been emulating a Japanese style, you go from right to left, so Sakura Spring. But I love that throughout. Each of the cards for the titles appear within the image on this kind of, in this Japanese style. I've got a book, which is the, oh, I'm trying to think what book it is now. It's gone completely out of my mind, but it's got a red front, and it has these kind of little scrolls with the writing on them. Yeah, love it. This is when I said it was the Happy Squirrel card. It's also emulating the Tamanin Echo. So the Tamanin Echo is the beckoning cat. And you may have seen the Chinese one, which is the golden cat with the waving paw. But the white ones, which originate from Japan, are called Tamanin Echoes, and it's the beckoning cat. So I really like that. But it's got a little acorn stash look here as well. So I think it's really well thought out. And I mentioned the cardstock. This is a nice thick deck. But this cardstock is fantastic quality, really is. It's got a really nice core to it. Normally when I see cards that are linen, they tend to be a little bit on the thinner side. This is nice and thick, but it's not too thick that it's coarse. And the linen is that lovely, soft linen. It is just, when you're handling this and going through the cards, you really feel like you've got a good quality deck in your hands. Now it follows the Rider-Waite-Smith all the way through, even for the minors. So if you are used to the RWS, you won't have a problem with this. But it's the little details in this that there's lots of pinks, you know, that's the kind of the theme. And it's based around springtime, so it's the Sakura Spring. Now there are plans to have the other 3 seasons. I don't know if they're all going to be in this Japanese style for the other seasons or not. I think I saw an image once for one of the winter ones with lots of snow and things, but it was a while ago, and I can't recall if it's in the same image. But mate did say to me that he would be sending other decks when they become available as well. So everything's there. The symbology is there. Look at that for our lovers. How cute. I love it. Look at that. And what I love about this deck, and all their decks really, is the crispness and the clarity of the line work. It's a really beautiful deck. Their use of colour is stunning. But it's just the clarity and crispness of the images. I love this hermit. Ah, gorgeous. I particularly look at this little ninja hanging upside down, ready. But yeah, just look, pouring the tea into the little bowls. The mountains in the background, it's just beautiful. This I love. This is quite a dramatic card, isn't it? Fantastic devil card. The tower, of course, is traditional to Japan. This for the moon. Isn't that stunning? Look at that card. Yeah, love the Judgment card. And all these, the spirits, look, they're in spirit form. Beautiful. Really, really beautiful card. It's a beautiful deck. It's surpassed my expectations. And that said, I didn't really know what to expect when I opened this up. It's come as a complete surprise. I was quite taken aback that it was linen, because I don't or at least I don't recall them doing a deck in linen before, but it's paid off because this has got such a gorgeous finish and the images are just beautiful. But look at the colours, these beautiful pastels. Just beautiful. I'm not going to show all the cards because I've just done a walkthrough, but yeah, and again it's done in the style of RWS. I don't know if I've got any Japanese themed decks. Oh, look how sad the sun looks. Is it the sun or is it the moon that's been eclipsed? There's the page. I love the hair on the Knight of Cups. So again, lots of pinks and purples. One of my favourite cards, the Two of Swords. I feel like I'm picking two cards up because they're so nice. Let's see if there's any others that jumped out. I thought the Queen of Pentacles in particular was absolutely gorgeous. Such a gorgeous card. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. So there you have it, the Sakura Spring Tarot by the guys over at Destiny. I love their products, what can I say? Wonderful, wonderful decks. Let me know your thoughts. Is it the first time you're seeing it? Yeah, and just let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see what will be the next deck walkthrough from the box. Till next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.